So we've arrived at the final in Amsterdam, Plan B One Pocket Tournament of 2015. First I want to thank all the sponsors, of course, Cheqio and Longoni Cues. I want to thank Patrick and the 8 Ball Factory and Cheqio, of course, who got us through this very long day. We have 2 great players for you in the final today. We got Alex with Lely, meeting the fabulous Rolf van As, both from The Hague. No representation from Amsterdam in the final today, but I'm sure we'll be back. I hope you enjoyed the final, and we're certainly going to enjoy it from here. So I'll see you next time, and I'll see you play in One Pocket in Amsterdam. Thank you. Woo!
So there you have it. The final of the One Pocket Tournament at Plan B Amsterdam.
Absolutely. The DCC warm-up, the Dirt City Classic warm-up.
So I'm Pascal de Smit. Next to me is Gethin Davies.
Thank you, Pascal. It's a pleasure to be here for the final.
So Alex broke off. Ray still 3.
Yeah.
Any expectations?
Well, I don't know how much the semi-final took it out of Rolf, but Alex made quite nice work of his semi-final with 2 8-and-outs that we were talking about earlier that were really magical to watch. And Rolf's going to have his work cut out here.
Yeah, for sure. 2 out of 3 8-and-outs.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very strong. One pocket play. There's not much you can answer to with that. However, Rolf has played some very difficult players to get to the final of this tournament. And, well, let's see how he got here.
It can't get any tougher, I think. Wow, look at that.
That's what I was just saying. He's played some good pool to get here, so I don't think we should really rest on our morals with Rolf. And I know that he doesn't see Alex as someone that he feels any pressure playing against.
No, and that alone is a bit of an achievement, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, Alex coming from Mosconi captain through to now training the Dutch national team. What there isn't to know about pool isn't worth knowing when it comes to Alex, and now he finds his talents in commentating on Eurosport for snooker. The swear word, snooker.
No, it's a great game. Actually, the World Championships began today, right?
Yeah, we had it on this afternoon here in the hall.
Hey, Rolf did pot a ball from Alex, right? Or
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think he's clocked that.
but you know, I saw
Maybe Alex forgot about it. It's still sat in the pocket.
How many balls are there on the table?
I can't see right now, but I can see that Rolf's played a containing shot. He's brought the cue ball onto the bulk.
Oh no, there are 14 on the table.
So maybe there was a foul that Alex had to concede the ball back out to.
Yeah, I think so. I think we missed that one. So Alex pretty much played really solid all through the tournament.
Okay.
Don't think he really struggled in one of his matches. And Rolf, on the other hand, he needed to fight his heart out to get to this final.
Yeah. And I don't know if that's going to be a telling sign here in this final, but Alex played a safety there, which he fouled. He didn't hit the ball, so he's one in the pocket again. -1, that is. Which has still left Rolf in a difficult position, but was a strange miss for Alex. Ooh. Well, Rolf's played a shot there to kick the 3 ball off, and I don't know if he's kicked it off enough from where I'm sitting. But Alex is concentrating on this ball, so...
Yeah, I think the bank is on, and then the 3 is there for the taking.
Oh. Well, he's left it there. I don't know what Rolf can do with this, but if that had gone in, Pascal...
Yeah, then would be a difficult story again.
He's wearing that T-shirt 8 and out, and well, he certainly put that to the test in the last semi-final. So.
Oh man, yeah. 2 out of 3, 8 and outs.
Yeah.
And an 8 and out is a sort of a clearance, a run out, but you know it isn't same as with 8 ball or 9 ball. When you have an 8 and out with straight ball, sorry. When you have an 8 and out with 1 pocket, it's like, I don't know, shooting a 50 with straight pull, or 3 racks with 9 ball. You know, it's really hard.
Well, the thing is, as you get further down the stack, you increase the chances that any mistake will leave your opponent with an opportunity to really push it back at you. So, and I think we recognized that in the semi-final earlier. After the first shot, it would look like the advantage was with one player, and within 2 or 3 shots later, the whole advantage shift to the other side of the table, leaving, you know, the opportunity for an 8 and out really not looking possible. But Alex did his business in the semi-finals, and I mean, he's got to be brimming with confidence right now. I'm not too sure if Rolf saw much of that match he's been so tied up with Giuliano, but he's really got to be brimming.
I think he spreaded his concentration a little bit. You know, he was aiming at the 10 ball, and he also wanted to hit the 7 ball away, and result missing both.
Yeah.
So you know that's.
You see that ball's nice and tight in that corner pocket. He's gonna have to really play that with deft hands, and he's done very well there. I can't see the angle from here. Thank you, Pascal. Okay.
Yeah, this is it. This could be.
I don't know if... I think the score might slightly be out here because Lely still has his foul on the table. I don't think Rolf has realized that while kept the score updated. But I'll keep you abreast of that as we watch this develop.
Yeah, so he needs to go to 9 then.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Rolf is need to forget some.
Rolf's going to throw
something.
his cue on the table,
Yeah.
a ball early.
Oh. Yeah, that would be a tough.
That would be unfortunate. Okay. Well, now the game of one pocket really begins. So Alex has picked off the balls that he could easily identify as being some scored shots, but he now has to work his way either into a very good safe position or, as we've seen earlier this evening, continue with his attacking style of play.
I don't know if he can leave his cue ball somewhere against the 6 or let it stop against the 6. Yeah, something like that. So he doesn't leave anything big. Oh,
No.
there's Alex putting his ball back. Needs to put the point down though.
Yeah. Maybe we should hear. Yeah. Okay, we'll worry about that in a moment. But for your viewers at home, we believe it is 2 apiece.
No, I don't think so, because there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 balls on the table.
Oh, thank you. Cool. Well, Rolf did his job well.
Yeah, we didn't.
Well, Rolf did well there to kick a ball over to his pocket to give Alex something to think about. However, Alex is putting his focus onto the 8 ball right now. I'm not too sure what he has up his sleeve. But maybe he's
an
thinking
8 and
of
out. Oh no,
Yeah.
that's not possible anymore.
I
'Cause
can
he already
see
has
him
3, but
jacking the white ball into
into the 9.
No, coming off the 8 and jacking the 8 either into the corner and knocking both of them out, or running the running the cue ball off the 8 ball into the striped ball in the corner pocket there. No, he's coming back to the 4. Oh, he could see it. Well, he seemed to ignore that shot completely until the last moment. Thank you, Alex. But he's given Rolf something to think about here.
Yeah, all those players give me a lot of things things to think about. Man, this is such a tough game.
Yeah, and Alex, after looking like he had control of the game, is now, is now looking like it could be a 50-50 game. And it will now come down to how either of them compose themselves over the next few shots. Because, them balls don't like they're favoring either player right now.
Is he banking? Yes, he's at least right.
Yeah, keeping good shape on the cue ball.
Yeah, nice cue ball. Didn't left any easy bank or something.
Well, you say that, but I've been
Yeah,
amazed a couple of times this evening.
Yeah, we've seen Rolf shoot a lot of crazy banks through the day. So don't be surprised if the one goes.
No, he's put the 11 back in there and given it to Alex to have a think about. But the 1 and the 5 are stuck together there, and presents the guys with the problem of leaving the cue ball further up the table than them 2 balls, because they'll be looking to pick off a double or either a straight pot on the 1 ball. So I don't know if Alex is going to choose to do something with that now, or if he's got something else in mind.
Yeah, it's really difficult pick this guy's brain. You know, yeah,
He looks at so many shots.
yeah,
I'm trying to think of the obvious one, and
yeah, and then he does
He's-
something else, and then you think, oh, that was the obvious one.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Jimmy Warren is asking in the chat, what are your predictions? Well, I think on paper, you know, Alex is definitely favorite, but you know, Rolf is really showed some heart here today, and you know, don't be surprised if Alex doesn't play his game, if he plays a little bit
yeah,
lesser than he did,
yeah.
then Rolf can be there just waiting for him and yeah, you know, punishing him.
Absolutely, Pascal. I also think that this first game is really crucial to how the rest of the match is going to span out, because Alex wasn't gifted an opportunity in the semi-final, but he certainly made the best of the opportunities he's had. And the two that Alex seemed to pick up here, the balls just haven't run for him or are not opening up. And you know, it's looking like with an opportunity for Rolf to get back into it, this first game could be a real, I don't know, it could drive the momentum. So
Yeah, you
be
know,
prepared.
if Rolf takes this first one, I think it's, you know, if Rolf takes this one, he can have a really some belief, like, hey man, I'm 1-0 up, I've
Yeah.
got the first one on the board, and got a little bit commentator's curse there, and you know, so we had it all.
Yeah, yeah. I think he played it as a sort of not as a shot to nothing, but he really knew what he was doing with the cue ball there, and decided to hit it with a bit of pace, knowing that he'd keep the cue ball in a safe position. But bringing back to what you were saying, Pascal, I think you're right. You know, with Rolf, it's a very rhythm player, and as much as Alex is the same, I really think Alex, you know, once put to the test, could really make for some good pool. Whether or not it will go his way or not remains to be seen. And I was trying to sort of get somewhere closer to the guy that asked the question. I'm sorry,
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Sorry, Jimmy. And but you know, Pascal was saying on paper it should be Alex, and I think with momentum and with the game that Rolf put in against Giuliano in the semi-final, you know, it should be Rolf. So we should see. We should see.
Yeah, it's
A small wager.
yeah, I don't know. I think it's just like you said, getting when one of these guys gets the first frame, it will definitely give them a little bit of a confidence boost, and you know, get lost of those early gibbers. And
if I'm right in remembering, Alex broke the opening match.
yes.
So
yes.
with you know, adding more to the insult, if Rolf could turn this one into to a victory, that swing, the momentum, and the break, you know, we both know how important the break is with one pocket billiards. That could be, you know, it's a
good break,
big first match. Game, sorry, not match.
Yeah.
Okay, Rolf picked off a couple of balls, and he's looking at the one ball here.
Yeah.
It's just he's got to hit it just off straight, which takes the one ball down towards the opponent.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah, by now we know that Rolf is one of those really good bankers. You know, he could own his own bank. You know,
Well,
that good of a banker. You know, that good. That's how good he is.
I mean, he just stuck Alex in a position there where Alex was really forced into no other option than to pot his ball. I don't know how that's left the position for him. But again, you know, an attacking shot with a bank like that, rattling it in the jaws, let alone putting it, really forces your opponent to have to play a defensive shot. even if that does mean conceding a point. And Rolf's very good at doing that.
I think Alex is gonna play a bank shot again. They both are good bankers. Yeah,
That was
he
very
tried.
straight. Yeah. I think that was also to try and stick it down there and cover it.
Yeah, for
Looked
sure.
a bit too close to that cushion to want to bank it. I tried that twice today and hit the corner jaws every time, so I always err with the side of precaution.
When you want to open a new account, be sure to ask one of those two guys. They're the bankers.
Oh, yeah. Let's see which one takes the withdrawal today.
Yeah, which one opens his first account
Yep.
in the final of Plan B One Pocket Tournament. Yeah, great job by Espen.
Oh,
Of course, such
a
great atmosphere.
great support from 8 Ball Factory. We got Longoni have come in today. Cheqio bringing their products in, and I'm really impressed with Cheqio's offering. And we wouldn't have it today without the Money Battle guys bringing all of the facilities here today, the cameras.
Woohoo!
Yeah, let's have a
Yeah.
big cheer up for these guys.
Yeah, it's so nice to be here. The atmosphere is really great. There's a little crowd here at the final, and
Yeah, you can't see the rest of the room, but a quick layout of Plan B. The pool hall, there's a good 16, 18 tables in here, but then above the tables on the one end is a gallery, a viewing area where you can pretty much get a good show of all of the tables here, and it really does bring a crowd to watching the games and adds just a little bit to the atmosphere. It's really nice here. Maybe we'll swing the camera around later and show you guys what the players have to contend with here today.
So, but at this moment, Rolf is only in need of 3 balls. Don't think he has something on, or is he eyeing up the 2? Sure, isn't right. Is there a free shot?
He's pushed it down that way. Again, playing in such a way that the cue ball ends up down there and it avoids any possibility that Alex can play the bank shot. Very clever play from Rolf. Knew it wasn't a dead set. Very good. Okay.
That's a good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 balls down in Alex's corner pocket. And that gives Rolf something to think about, certainly, Pascal.
Yeah, there is a bank shot on the 4, but there's no reward, so no point of taking that shot on.
Clearing them out, perhaps? That's a hard shot in itself.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Lovely touch.
yeah.
He's left something for Alex, but neither of them are percentage shots, so it'll be interesting to see how Alex approaches this. He leaves them there for another day.
Again,
Caught too much of it.
Yeah, but it's he had, I don't know, about 3 or 4 bank shots already. Missed it the same way.
Absolutely, and I initially thought that he was doing this to, really protect the pocket and give Rolf a problem to think about rather than playing attacking. However, that last shot, I really do believe Alex went for, and Rolf's really punished him with that, with a great shot here.
Yeah, really stuck it to him.
I'm not saying that Alex can play a shot to avoid dislodging these balls from his area, but it certainly looks from here that he doesn't have a shot on any other ball here. A clear shot.
Yeah, I think he's gonna, I don't know, maybe try to give it a little nudge.
Yeah, and the 8 balls there protecting any possibility of a professional foul with leaving the cue ball at the top end of the table. Yeah. So Alex has something to think about here. And quite rightly, he's taking his time because as we've seen earlier with Rolf in the semi-final, a small opening of opportunity will result in punishment, and that is an interesting shot we've seen there.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it's maybe not on purpose, but it's a sort of a sign of respect. Alex sees that Rolf is playing pretty solid and is really putting a lot of effort in it and concentration. And
Yeah.
don't underestimate your opponent.
Absolutely not. And Rolf really did put Alex in a tight spot there, and it's resulted in a reward here. He's got a shot on the 8. He's unfortunately not come into the 9 ball in his desired effect, but I really expect Rolf to see Rolf playing a defensive shot here, but getting rid of some of these balls just like that, and hopefully preventing the cut on this
11.
11. That's right. Okay, so Alex is having a look at playing an attacking shot here. And he may have just overcooked that slightly. And it has resulted with Rolf playing a very good containing shot, releasing most of the balls that were in Alex's quarter of the table back out into the table, which does throw the sway of the game back out into the middle. Alex still enjoying the luxury of having some good key balls on his side of the table. So he doesn't have to be too adventurous with his approach here, but he does have to have good cue ball. And he's caught that well.
Yeah, but it was a good effort.
Yeah, he caught that well. I don't know if you can hear in the background, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting it into the swings of the evening. And there's also a good crowd here watching as well. So apologies if there's a bit of background noise. But that's just part of the fun with our live streaming today, with our money battle.
Always fun with money battle.
It's a shame this game feels like it's going to be too hot to handle. Otherwise, I'd like to hear a little bit more about the money battles coming up, because they sound really intriguing with a big money pot. I mean,
yeah, next event 4 is already, and the high stake edition, €1,000 minimum bet. Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
I expect to see some photos of the money spread on the table. I want all the action. Money battle, eat your heart out. It's going to be money everywhere. That'll be
and
great.
Getin is going to be swimming in it.
Who knows? Who knows?
So be sure, people, if you want to take...
is there somewhere people can sign up so they can get abreast of this?
At the website, at moneybattle.com, you can register, and then we can get in touch and get you a match.
I certainly know my wife at home is watching, hoping that I would have been here right now on the end of the camera, but I'm having just as much fun here watching these guys. They're great.
So, okay, big shout out to Mrs. Davies.
Yeah, Victoria.
Victoria Davies. So, shout out to Victoria. Thanks for watching, Victoria. Nice to hear.
Thank you for the day pass. Yeah, that's a lovely shot by Alex. He sort of played two shots in one there. He's released one problem ball that was something that Rolf could use attacking wise, and he's pushed that over, and he's also put the cue ball in a lovely position.
You know, that's a thing. What Alex does to you.
Wow!
Oh, that's
how
great,
did he do that?
Great.
Can we press rewind?
Yeah,
that was special. So when we were talking earlier about how the momentum of a game can shift in one shot, wow! I mean, again, Alex could do exactly the same in return, but it was adventurous and really paid dividends for Rolf. You know, that was brilliant. He threw all of the problem balls out onto his side of the table and kept immaculate cue ball down on that end of the cushion, really putting Alex in a position where he couldn't do anything but play containing. Great effort, Rolf. That could make this game.
if he definitely shows Alex that he isn't afraid of him.
Oh, and that was one way to show it, because Alex was really working his way into a nice position there and was making the right moves, and that last shot that was really doing the trick. And well, I certainly didn't see something like that coming, and neither did Alex, I'm sure, and that could shock him a little. I don't know if he wanted the two to come off the two cushions then back up this corner of the table, but unfortunately the two dropped in. How he's left the cue ball remains for you to see, because I don't have the angle, Pascal.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything on for attacking options.
The commentators reverse psychology curse. I don't know if that's even the way to put it. I'm sure there's an abbreviation out there somewhere for you.
But that's the thing with Rolf, you know, that we've seen it all night. You know, when you think there is nothing, he pulls out a combination bank shot, and you know, it didn't fall this time. But
I don't know if he had to play that with certain spin on the cue ball to get that two to kick over towards that way, but certainly from the way you were looking and I was looking, that shot wasn't on in the way that it should have been played. So I take my hat off to Rolf, and if that's only taking him one away from taking his first game, that's really been the shot of the game so far. And Alex could be shocked from that shot. He played the shot before. With pushing all of them balls out, that was a shock to the system for Alex. Now, let's see what he can do here.
Yeah, well, if there's anyone who can change those things,
yeah,
you know, it's Alex. He can turn things around just like Rolf just did. You know, Alex can do exactly the same, but you know, it's just who has the momentum going. And
I don't know if you guys at home saw it earlier, but the semi-final, Alex turned what looked to be what would be a safety battle into 8 and out, very convincingly, and quite rightly, deservedly so, is here in the final.
Yeah, and we earlier talked about the semi-final could be the final, you know, against Pepijn. But, you know, maybe I have to come back from that because, you know, Rolf is really putting some pressure on Alex right now. So,
well, again, we shouldn't take anything away from Alex's performance, because Pepijn really played some of the most delightful one-pocket billiards today.
Yeah, for sure.
Throughout the day. And I wouldn't say that he was the favorite to beat Alex by any stretch of the imagination, but certainly the momentum was with him. And it was, I don't think it was too presumptive to say that it was the final that was in the semi-final, but I certainly think it was the final to be preceded by the better final now. Because, yeah, this is starting to really shape out to be a really intense game. With Alex having to do something and, needing to play aggressive, and he's certainly done that. He's pushed the 4-ball down into his area of preference, and he's prevented Rolf from being able to dislodge that ball from there. So Rolf's got something to think about, and he's gonna weigh up his options here. He's one away from taking this game, so don't put anything past Rolf taking the aggressive stance here and taking it to Alex.
Yeah, he only needs one.
Mm-hmm. And if he can see a bank here and can leave his ball in the pocket or near the pocket, I would say I wouldn't put him past him taking it. And is he eyeing up a bank here?
Yeah.
With the side to bring the cue ball round, he's looking. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
That's
good
what he
effort.
wanted to do.
Good effort, put the ball there. Now Alex has to defend in getting away.
Yeah, and concentrate his energy on a different ball than the 4-ball, which he was hoping to concentrate his energy on after Rolf's shot. Wow. Well, what can you say?
Yeah, it's a nice shot. And it's a really nice cue ball.
Yeah. And that brings Alex up to 7-4. So this game, from where we're looking at it, could still be anyone's. And certainly Alex's to take if he decides to.
That's in.
Yeah. And he's got shape to get into this 5-ball and bring the cue ball off 1, maybe 2 cushions in behind the stripe, if he decides to.
I think he's going to the 4 and go with a natural angle to the 11. But still, this is a tough shot. I don't know. Maybe he's leaving it for the bank.
Yeah.
But
These guys are bank pool experts, so he's certainly done that. Very nice spot, Pascal. You've been watching more one-pocket billiards today than I have.
Yeah, I think he wanted to be a little bit more straight, but kind of needs to watch his cue ball now.
But this will be a great comeback from being 7-3 down to take it. 8-7.
Oh man!
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, is this a concession, or has Rolf got something in his sleeve that you and I could never ever imagine? Obviously not. What is that? No. Hang on. Is this something I don't know about? Okay. 7-6, ladies and gentlemen. Someone gives up a shot. Rolf gives up a shot and concedes the ball, and they both come out. So Alex only needs the 1 ball, and he's put the 2 over the corner pocket, leaving Rolf in a impossible position, pretty much.
That's over now, yeah. Rolf. Oh man! Wow, what a first frame!
That was a 7-3 comeback from Alex Lely to take the first game. 8-7, 8-6. Sorry.
That must hurt.
Well, that's a very good statement to make. It must hurt. I'm not too sure if it hurts Rolf right now, but
I don't know if anything hurts this guy, but you know.
I didn't really want to. Well, you're absolutely right, and you're quite right to say that. But I don't know if it will hurt him now. But I certainly think Rolf needed to feel that first game in his pocket, and
Yeah,
let's see how he reacts to
this one
that.
is big. This one is really, really
He's
big.
got the break now. He needs to turn this one over and keep serve, hold serve, so to speak, and then we really have a match on our hands. And what a final we have already. I mean, 7-3 comeback from Alex Lely.
Oh, what a nice break.
Ladies and gentlemen. Alex surveying the result of Rolf's break. He played a very nice break there. I'm not too sure what Alex feels he's left with, but I can tell you that there's pretty much the way you want to break the ball in one pocket billiards. You want to try and keep the cue ball between there and the center pocket on that side of the table and kick as many balls as you can over towards your pocket. But don't forget, there's always the chance of your opponent finding a bank on you. So,
yeah, especially when you play one of these two guys.
Yeah, well, as we've already said, these guys are the bankers this evening.
Yeah.
Well, that was a great attempt, and I think he was expecting to come out a little bit better than that, but he's been very good with his cue ball. Perhaps not as tight as it looks from here. Maybe there's a few centimeters gap between the cue ball and the stripe. You viewers at home have a better view than I do at times. Alex deciding he needed to really play containing and didn't feel that he wanted to do too much with any ball, including the cue ball, and has thrown it into Rolf's court to see what he can make of this situation. Electing to push another ball over onto his side of the table.
I don't know. I don't know if Alex is looking at a. I don't know what Alex is looking. But
can he squeeze the 3 past the? No, he can't squeeze the 3 past the 6. He looks like he's going to hit it aggressively, so maybe he's going to clear them 2 out, which he's done very well, may I add. Shots like that take not only confidence in your ability to control the cue ball, but more so in your knowledge of what the object balls are going to do once you've hit them. And yeah, Alex hit up with a certain amount of confidence in his own knowledge where the balls were going, but it's very impressive. So not as open as the first game started off, with it swaying towards Alex and then Rolf pulling some moves to get back into it. But this one is a little bit closer to each player's chest. Each trying not to make the first mistake, I guess, ultimately. But also, as we both know with One Pockets Pascal, they're each, with every safety shot, trying to persuade the balls into a better position for themselves. So that's why you don't see these guys just rushing into safety shots. That's why they're taking their time over this.
yeah, and it's a final. Do you know what kind of money is on the line?
I believe jackpot is 400 or 500 euros, and I certainly know the runner-up, which I was fighting for at the time in the quarterfinals, was 75, and then I believe it was 200 and then 400, something like that. I will double-check that with Espen. But a 32-player tournament, and with all of the money going into the tournament coming out to the players, which is quite unique and very welcome here. It brought out some of the best talent that I've certainly seen. We had Stepan, Giuliano, and Alex Lely.
Kevin Davies.
Absolutely.
No, a lot of good players, and
Absolutely. I want to put a shout out to the Pool Hall local, the Gracht boys, who are still here supporting on Elko, Jeroen van der Lind, and Marco Nielsen, and obviously myself. We all came down with the best intentions of still being here on the table you see before you today, ladies and gentlemen. However, we're all still here supporting on. It's been a joy to watch today, and a unique tournament for Plan B, and a unique tournament for 8-Ball Factory to be involved with, especially being called 8-Ball Factory, and it's great to have them involved as well. Maybe they should have a little one pocket factory going off on the side.
well, this could be nightmare for Rolf here.
Yeah, Alex played that very nicely to hold position for the 6.
I think now he's. I don't know if he's gonna leave for a bank shot or a position for the 8 or the 15. I think he's gonna play for the 8 or the 15. Yeah.
Yeah. Did he drop a smidge short?
Wow, it was just came short.
Yeah, 1 ball roll, I think, Pascal, and he'd been. We could have been talking about game 3, so
Yeah.
it's a real game of game of fractions even.
4 balls needed.
He's gone for it. So he's played the aggressive shot and he's taken the thinner than he would have preferred, and now he's left with something to do. You can tell me what he's looking at, Pascal, because I'm at a loss right now. He knows something I don't.
I think he's looking at the bank shot, leaving it behind the 4. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man.
Perfect cue ball.
I'm getting better at this.
That, you hit it on the head. Executed to perfection. That was a very powerful shot. Sending a message to Rolf. So Rolf knows he can't be leaving anything tempting for Alex on the long bank department. So however, in playing such a good cue ball, he's not necessarily left himself the easiest of opportunities. Ball is in Alex's court. Let's see what he does. Ooh.
Yeah, I think secretly he hoped for the combination a little bit, but just made sure
so.
he had a good cue. But he left the shot.
He's left a 12. I think he's left the 12 for Rolf. And he's not the kind of guy that will turn down a shot like this, especially if he sees a position to running the cue ball through to a position of not too much jeopardy for Alex. He's got to be careful of that bottom green strike ball, the 16, excuse me, the possible bank shot for Alex if he does rattle the 12, which he did. And that puts Alex back into play. And he's quick to the table with looking at this bank shot on the strike. Quite rightly to look at it quickly. He knew what he was doing there. He's left himself not too difficult a combo. However, he did play it in such a way that he's pushed the 3 safe, leaving him with not the run out he was expecting. Well, that's left Rolf with a little bit of a conundrum. However, Alex could have been a bit more aggressive with his shot there. He's not left Rolf with too many problem balls as such. He can decide to go attacking if he wants, which he's done. In doing so, he's missed again on the thick side.
No, that was Rolf.
Yeah, he's done that twice now. He's missed on the thick side, Pascal.
Yeah, and Alex has the other problem. Let's see if he's gonna hit the long rail again with this bank shot. Yeah, again.
Whoa.
So they're
Exchanging.
They need to meet somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
In the middle of the pocket.
Is who gets there first, I think. But there's also a lot of pressure on this game. I mean, they're both a bit of money at stake, but also with the effort that these guys have put in to get this far in the tournament, neither of them wants to give this up easily. They are both going to play as aggressive as they can. Alex, in doing so, has taken the first game.
Yeah, so there we go, 2-0. This one is gonna be hard for Rolf now.
A donut, but it wasn't as easy as it looks at home on the scorecard.
Yeah, it looks like Alex dominated this one, but you know, it's nothing like that.
Not at all. However, as we were saying earlier, a crucial game for Rolf to win, and unfortunately Alex takes it and takes a 2-0 lead and has the break. So in playing aggressive, Rolf has unfortunately run out of position and left Alex with an easy starter for 2, I believe.
Yeah, I think he was eyeing up the bank, but I think he's going back for the 2 now first. I don't know.
It's a tight gap to squeeze through. However, we've seen him. We've seen Alex play a shot like this earlier and be able to run the cue ball through very convincingly. So I certainly expect.
Is he going into the pack? Do you think? Oh no, I played.
Yeah.
Excellent position. Wow.
Just like the last game. So Alex has really got his eye into this now. And with a 2-0 lead, certainly feels the momentum is running with him. So Rolf's going to have to just sit these next couple of shots out and really look to doing something in the second half of this game.
So do you think Alex is going into the pack here right now?
Good question. He's certainly got. He certainly brought the cue back like he wanted to.
You know, he raised the back of his cue a little bit. And the cue ball jumped a little bit. I'm curious if he wanted to jump it a little bit in the middle of the pack. You know,
I saw that happen as well, and that was definitely on purpose, Pascal. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was his intentions at all. And it was a very good intention, and it has paid dividends here. But absolutely.
I don't know for sure, but it looks like he left Rolf with a shot. Can't see it that good, or at the 5 in the way.
He's moving around the table as if he's not too sure.
It's not on.
No. And Alex has done a very good job in putting his 1 ball over the corner pocket here. So drinks to the commentary booth are always welcome. Thank you ever so much.
Yeah, we're feeling like kings here.
Absolutely, and it is thirsty work, Pascal, and you certainly got your work cut out for you.
Yeah, for sure. We're drinking water all night, and
Spa Road.
Yeah. I don't like the Spa Road. I'm going for the Spa Blau.
Push the boat out, Pascal. Come on. Okay, Rolf played a shot there, forcing Alex to look like he missed everything in the pack there, but forcing Alex into a very thin cut, which he missed. He definitely missed, and he's replacing a ball. So that brings it back to 3-0 in Alex's favour. What can Rolfie do here, Pascal? That's a good question.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he did. Did the smart thing, but yeah, Alex is eyeing up if he's leaving a shot from where he pointed with his cue.
Oh, he's turned it down.
And he's gonna leave the cue ball there with the bank shot. Yeah, well, you don't need to eye it up to look if you leave a shot for your opponent if you're gonna make it anyway.
Absolutely not. And for you ladies and gentlemen at home that are looking to play more one pocket billiard, they're the shots you got to practice. They're the they believe you believe them to be simple banks, but there are so many different ways you can play them. So many places you can leave the cue ball, and it can really affect how you deliver the cue. And Alex is really taking his time, and
I don't know if this bank is on.
He's going to have to run the cue ball through, maybe with some top left, just to punch it out of the way of the ball, which he's done very well.
Oh.
Putting the left on it, though, he would deaden the ball, and unfortunately, he's not come through as far as he'd liked. But if he can see anything on this 8 ball, I wouldn't put it past him.
He's thinking of a double bank shot.
No,
oh, no.
Professional foul. Very nice. Well, a professional concession of points, sorry. Post Pascal.
Cheers. Got a little bit of a dry throat, so a little bit of water is always nice.
A little bit of water always does the trick. However, washing it down with some Cheqio before a match is always recommended. You see what I did there?
Yeah. I saw Alex take some Cheqio, so maybe that's the secret for his 2-0 lead.
Yeah. Well, we saw him do this in the semi-final, and he didn't take his foot off the pedal. So I fully expect Alex to be aggressive. However, as we saw just a few moments ago, Alex is not afraid to play defensive if he doesn't feel it's there, which I think is a key strategy to having in this game. How we've seen things turn from one simple miss. Again, Alex playing what can be called as a containing safety, knowing that he's going to have the ball respotted. And that puts Rolf in a position where he needs to focus on it. And that's kind of important for Alex right now. However, being 6-1 in the front, 6-1 in the lead means he really has put the pressure back onto Rolf. Rolf deciding to err on the side of precaution.
Yeah, Rolf got some good balls lying up there. That's why Alex isn't going for one of the bank shots on the 14 or the 13.
No, I know Alex is looks like he's decided to bide his time and allow Rolf to make the first move, which is certainly a strategy to take when you're 6-1 in the lead. However, and that's a big however, Rolf is certainly capable, if you give him the opportunity to be adventurous, he's the caliber of player that can make it happen.
Actually, I'm thinking, now let's look at the second cam. I think there are 5 balls over the head string. Now there are 6. So Actually, I think now the rule applies that balls are needed.
Absolutely. Maybe we're not playing them rules.
Yeah, maybe it's different in the final,
final.
and we didn't know about it. But wouldn't be the first time. But
It's always nice when they keep us in the loop.
yeah, it's a little bit difficult to do something about it now because they both played some shots and.
Yeah, absolutely. If Espen was here, I'd mention it to him. But Alex deciding to go for the aggressive shot. Nevertheless, let's just see what happens here.
Oh man, yeah, I was just yeah, we just heard they're not playing with the rule of the head string, so that's covered. So I was actually thinking of if Alex would be tempted to take on the winning bank shot, because it was a bank shot, but it was tricky because Rolf got a ball in the pocket, but he didn't.
Yeah, I think Alex
Been
is
tempted.
Alex is giving the Alex is giving the respect that Rolf deserves right now, and not being aggressive in that manner. However, as much as I would like to say I would always do that when I would be 2 to nothing in advantage, but Alex
I think
is showing very good respect to Rolf.
I think Alex is gonna take home the bacon after this shot.
Well, that goes to show.
Yeah, and there we have it.
We have the winner.
Congratulations to Mr. Alex Lely.
Fantastic, Pascal. What a final. Alex, well, he went to go on from his semi-final success and continue with another dazzling performance in the final here. Unfortunately for Rolf, he just couldn't deliver, and I think after his semi-final, it really took a lot out of him.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Gillian really gave him a game, huh? But
so there we have the money.
This is where money battle should be flashing either side. Imagine money battle, money battle.
Yeah, that's the bacon right there.
Yeah, baby. Sizzle, sizzle. And again, we'd like to thank Cheqio for sponsoring today's events and bringing along some of their fine products to keep you ready and get you ready for your game. 8-Ball Factory with their extensive selection of pool stock, and also Longoni Professional Cues. And Pascal, thank you so much for letting me come along today and spend some time with you in the commentary booth.
Yeah, well, getting it was an honor. We had so much fun, and thanks for joining me here. And it's just so great to be here with Money Battle at events like this.
Absolutely.
So thanks to Aspen as well for having us at this great event
here in Plan B, Amsterdam Centraal.
Yeah.
On Overdome.
So
and I have 3 words for you. Deurne City Classic. I expect to see you there.
For sure,
expect to see me there.
We'll be doing some commentary there, and we'll be all good. So happy days, people, and thanks all for joining us, and see you around at the next Money Battle event.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye-bye.